All right, hey folks, this is Rodney, and I just want to put together a quick video here for you guys. Just real quick to kind of go over what I've been learning from a couple of my mentors. And the team, there's a few different teams that I'm working with, but one in particular called Team Lead Generation. A guy by the name of Bill Mahler showed me a really amazing strategy on being able to generate more leads. I know, and you know full well, that in this business, in order to generate money, right, to get cash, which is there, okay, internet marketing, multi-level, distributorships, affiliate marketing, whatever you want to call it, there's money to be made there. Bottom line, there is serious income to be generated, and there are tens, dozens, hundreds, and thousands of people doing this on a daily, weekly, monthly, yearly basis. Okay, generating, six-figure incomes, 5-6 figure incomes on an annual basis, more than they earned at their job. They're doing, some folks are even doing 7-figure incomes on an annual basis. So understand that once you kind of get the mindset and the mentality that, is it possible? Can I do this? Just scratch that. Okay. Get into the mindset of, look, it can be done and it will be done. I just need to find a way to make it happen. Once you kind of switch your gears into that mindset, it's going to be a lot easier for you. Because now, instead of fighting yourself on whether or not this is capable, if this is possible, is this something that I can do? Is this something that is achievable? Once you cross that threshold and say, it is achievable, it is possible, I am going to make it happen, now you're just looking for a vehicle to get you there. You already know the destination. You've already made that choice to get there. Now it's just an aspect of how is it going to happen, how quick, how efficient, how consistent. Okay, so let me close this out real quick. So what we're looking at here is understanding that without leads, right, you don't have any, there's really no income, right? It's not worth it. So you obviously need people visiting your site. You need what they call traffic. So what we want to look at here, and I'm sure dozens and tons and thousands of folks out there, you've probably heard say this already, that there is a lot of traffic available at Craigslist, and still to this day, there is. Okay, I'd say I probably implemented the strategy about maybe a month and a half ago, and I'll show you here actually my Gmail account. And I'm going to do two different videos here just to show one in my email account, and then two on the other side where you actually see the leads come in, just to verify, hey, you know what, these are actually coming in. I'll hide the names and everything because I just don't want people's information to get out there and everything, but it's pretty amazing. And when Bill kind of showed me this, I was impressed. And I'm always looking for ways and strategies to increase my traffic because I don't want to just stay stagnant. There are things that are always going to work, but there's nothing wrong with increasing that income and that traffic flow, right? The more money that you generate, the more things you can do, right? The more leverage you're going to have. So whether that's paying more bills, whether that is taking care of your family more, being able to take care of whether it's your wife, your husband, your children, your in-laws, your mom and dad, whomever the case is, your siblings or what have you, you have that leverage to be able to do that, right? Bills get paid a lot quicker. You've got more money than you have month versus you've got more month than you have money. And a lot of folks run into that because they're going from paycheck to paycheck to paycheck and struggling. And I've been there, and I know how that is. So what I just want to do before I start rambling more than I am right now, because I get really passionate about this, let me just kind of show you some things here real quick. So let's take a peek. Let me see here at the email, and let's see that. And let me go into, boom, here we go. So once I implemented this strategy, right, and I'm going to show you two different time periods, and they're each just from one ad, just from one. Okay, the first one I hit close to about 70 plus to 80 leads that came in, and you'll see here, right, and I think I actually did it on the 17th, and you'll start to see, right, look at all these leads that came in, right, all these leads that started coming in. Bam, 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 bam. All that information, right? All those leads, right? Amazing, amazing, amazing. So with all that going through, right? Just like I said, from one ad, and you see here, that was on the 17th, then we start looking at the 18th, right? Boom, 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 boom. Look at all that information, right? And that was on, let's see, this one here was on the 31st. Let me see. And once I put this one in, I even started getting more. It was insane. It was really, really, really insane. And I actually, was in one of our seminars, or one of our webinars, I should say, when I was speaking with Bill, I kind of had to tell the whole group that you just need to just sit back and listen to what Bill says. I mean, because it happens, it works, it's legit. I mean, the man is a genius when it comes to marketing on Craigslist. And he, in the short time that I've known him, he's been a really, really amazing mentor for me. And I just want you guys to understand that, you know, look at all these leads that are coming through, right? I mean, it's amazing. So understand this. We've got some great strategies, and there are going to be some other ones that I'm going to start looking at here pretty soon. And I'm going to start, for my team, for my actual team, I'm going to start holding webinars for some of these strategies here, because I want to pass on that knowledge as best as I can. I want to help as many people as best as I can. So when, number one, you make that decision that, look, regardless of what my preconceptions are, I don't care if it's Amway, I don't care if it's Melaleuca, I don't care what it is. Once I realize that affiliate marketing makes money, boom, then you're gonna have that right mindset. Because, and here's what I run into, and this is, I'll be honest with you, and I'll start sending some screenshots on this, because here's the deal. People out there, when they're looking on Craigslist for jobs in the job section, you know they're looking for more than what they have, right? So I've learned, when I first really started getting my hands dug into this about a year ago, I was getting frustrated, right? Because I didn't understand why everybody out there can't have the same passion, the same enthusiasm, or the same conviction that I have. That, hey, you know what, this stuff really does work. This stuff, you know, it generates income, it makes money. Why can't people understand that? And it would frustrate me because, look, man, you're coming to me for help. You're looking to me to help make money, but then you're gonna tell me no. Well, get out of here, whatever. You know, why? And then I would sit here and try to convince them. And that was the wrong route to go. The wrong route to go. So once I started understanding that I don't need to chase people, and what made me feel bad, and it's like, look in the mirror and say, man, why are you being so dumb? I even put up videos. I had a network marketing business fundamentals video that I've got on my channel as well, that you don't need to chase people, right? As part of one of my videos, it's like about a 6 or 7 video series. And I just, bottom line, I forgot, right? I just got so passionate and said, you know what, the money's here. You know, it's gonna take care of my family. I'm gonna help a lot of other people do the same thing, you know, and help change lives. Because I wanna see that smile on people's faces. I wanna see those life-changing events that happen to where people aren't broke anymore, and they're not struggling, and they're not fighting over money. You know, they might have a disagreement about, well, look, I don't want to go to Disneyland. I'd rather just go to France this year. You know, I don't want to go, you know, to England. I want to go to Italy, right? Have those kind of conversations versus, you know what, look, I don't have, look, I need to call and make a payment arrangement to get my bills paid, right? And you're having to rob Peter to pay Paul. It should never have to be that way. So not having to get anything about politics or whatever, we're just talking bottom line, folks. This is going to help make you money. And I'll tell you this, folks say, well, that's greedy. You shouldn't have to, you know, why are you putting out something out there to make money? Well, if you're gonna say that, you need to look at yourself, because most rational, reasonable minded people realize it takes money to live in this world in most situations. You got a car payment, right? Most people have a car payment. Most people have a mortgage. Most people have utilities. Most people need to buy clothes because they don't want to walk around in the same dingy stuff day after day. Most people need to buy toiletries. I would say, actually, all people shouldn't buy toiletries, to be honest with you. You need food, right? Room and board. You need to be able to provide yourself sustenance. And honestly, there's nothing wrong with treating yourself sometimes, you know, whether, hey, look, you know what, I like to go out there and buy myself a TV that's not from the 1980s, 1970s. I want to get something that is a little new age. I need to get myself a new computer because the one I have is from like 1973. I want to get myself a new dining set because the one I have is from like 1939. It's a hand-me-down, and granted, it might be an antique, but I'm not an antique. I want to have nice things. There's nothing wrong with being blessed. Nothing. There's nothing wrong with that. God wants to bless us. Here's the thing, though. We need to do the right things to be able to earn those blessings, right? So, without having to go on a religious tangent, and I'm not, there's nothing wrong with that, but here's my case in point, is that when there are opportunities that are put in front of you, especially when you're looking and you're in need, and you have people that say, oh no, that's not for me. So broke is for you. Hey, it is what it is, right? Don't get mad at those people, because one or two things is going to happen. Either one, they're never going to wake up and realize what they have in front of them, or two, they'll end up coming back to you later, right? They'll come back to you later. And I actually just got my notification, just got another lead to come in. Interesting.